going on YouTube? The Apophis here, and welcome back to my channel. We are bringing the greatest guest to ever grace us with his YouTube presence, the Thedirecharlton. He is here today with us to talk a little bit about time travel. So Sam, take this shit away.
Okay, time travel is one of these big things, and it's never going to happen because we don't live in Doctor Who land or whatever. And just, if you don't know what time travel is because, you're just retardedly stupid, it's just mainly going back in time, or you can go to the future. Most people like time travel because they want to go to the future and see what they are like in 5 or 10 years' time. And, did they marry that girl, for example, rather than going in the past and see what happened historically and all that lot, for example.
Why do you think it's never gonna happen?
It's too sciencey.
Yeah, you think it's like just too much
Oh,
of a,
like,
a scam? Like kind of like it's
yeah,
too like out
we
there?
we got more important things to do. Worrying about how much gigabytes we're uploading for videos, for example. People don't give a shit about it. If we do, imagine how many people use this time machine for different reasons. Oh, I want to see when the 11 herbs and spices, what the Colonel uses, for example. I want us to go back in the past and see Hitler's moustache or something. I don't know. People will use it for some stupid, retarded reasons, not for like good for mankind reasons. For trying to find a cure for cancer, something like that.
So what would you use it for? Now I'm curious. So let's pretend and play that time travel is a real deal. Would you go forwards or backwards, and why?
I'll go backwards.
To what period?
I'll go back to when. Oh, now this is gonna be. There's some moments I really want to go backwards for, like to tell people you were wrong. For example, like I want to go back, when like the Bible times and see if it was actually realistically true and it actually happened, and then we know that religion's a big waste of time, so to speak. And
But what if you change like see that's the problem if you go back in time, the butterfly effect comes into play.
yeah,
You know, what
that's
if you change something, you would completely alter the shape of the world today.
like you don't want to change too much, for example, to have a big effect. Like, oh, you just stop the terrorists from blowing up the World Trade Center. Now this is going to happen. For example, you don't want this that to happen. That's the butterfly effect. And it's one of those things you see quite a lot of like movies. Like say, don't touch anything. Don't even tread a butterfly, whatever, because that can change the effect of time itself. For example.
Wouldn't it be weird if we are actually back in time right now, but we don't know it because future us hasn't been created yet?
I won't be. Oh, I'm not 100% sure about. Well, thinking about that, it's something strange and all that. Like, I'm thinking like, nah. But it's one of those things like we're never gonna find out. And if we do find out, like we can do this time traveling thing, it's gonna be donkey years time. We'd be dead in the ground by then.
I
So
think the only way to know if time travel is real is if we went forward. Like if we moved into the future, like we could, predict what was upcoming. But like if the future, like if time travel is already real and they're coming back in the past, we would never know it because we haven't got to the future yet.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, so it's kind of like some weird Inception style shit in a
Yeah,
way.
you're kind of confusing me, and you're probably confusing some of your
Oh, I
viewers as well. Like,
guarantee it. I know what
what
I'm
the fuck
trying
is
to
he on
say. I'm
about?
probably not saying it the right way, but like I know what I'm trying to get at. But
Just.
so you would
Oh.
debunk religion, huh? But what if your parents conceived you in the name of God?
Oh, tricky though, Like I was not like my parents not religious. So I wasn't even Christian or whatever that
Oh yeah.
is, So I'm a hell child apparently to some people, but yeah, I would change religion, or I would see like some stupid stuff like go back to the dinosaur period and see what killed the dinosaurs and film it, or whatever.
Yeah, but you
So,
gotta imagine if it killed the dinosaurs, it'd kill you too.
oh, don't worry, I have some protected shield.
Well, I guess that could be feasible, right? Because if you're traveling in time, who knows what other weird shit we have.
Oh, it's going to be weird, but it's one of those things like that film section. Like it's all going to be dreams, and it's going to be like the future and past and all that. It's going to be stupid and brain hurting at the same time. But it's one of those things really that it's like everyone wants to do it, but sadly it's not going to happen because it's not real.
Yeah,
It's just
that, at least right now. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's so sketchy. Like, so much of me wants to believe that it could be possible because it's a really cool idea, but then so much of me knows that it's not possible, so why should I care?
yeah, it's trying to playing effect on you. Like you see loads of scientific films and all that lot on time travel, for example, and then you're thinking, oh, that is definitely real. But then you put science to it because science is just science, and like everyone knows that you can't really do it, and like people are like, oh, yeah, it is nearly impossible to do because time traveling and all that crap. Like it's not like Doctor Who. If any of you guys seen Doctor Who with a massive box and randomly travels everywhere, that's just stupid and retarded.
Another good
But
one was The Amazing Time Machine. It was a book and a movie, but the movie was actually pretty cool. That
mm,
was another one where time travel was really big. You know, it's always weird. Like all these time machines are these big old weird contraptions that you get in. Like, I think if it was to happen, like think about the size of a cell phone and like how much computer power is actually in a cell phone. You know, like they went to the moon on less computer power than our cell phones actually have. So if we can put that much power into something so small, why would a time machine be so goddamn big? Like, you think that they would be able to make it pocket sized.
yeah, normally these time machines are like like telephone boxes or quite big stature, like 6 foot tall and 2 foot wide, and like for example, they're trying to make them like human like machines. Like for example, they could be I don't know a urinal, for example, could be a time machine. I don't know. It could be anything really.
So what about, okay, so we're really gonna stray right here. We're really gonna go a little off topic. What about teleportation, right? Because you don't think time machines are feasible. What about like fast travel, like teleporting from one spot to the
I
next?
think that could be realistically, but that's just. I think you're going to see more. You're going to see teleportation first, and then time travel first, if you know what I mean. Because you could teleport one object to another place in time, or you could teleport someone from I don't know America to the moon, for example. That could be even a little bit more possible. Like for example, like an email, for example. Like
Yeah, but an
I d
email is digital to begin with, right?
yeah,
We're not digital, so I mean, like, I
but
wonder how many humans they're gonna kill in the process of dematerializing you and then putting you back together. Like
I
that.
don't know. They should do some human experiments with do it with the homeless and the retarded first, and then just keep doing it. If it still doesn't work, well done because you just cut the human population by half.
I guess
You know
that would
that's
be a
pretty,
good use for like child molesters and stuff instead of just keeping them in jail. Just experiment with
yeah.
teleportation. That'd be an
Uh,
entertaining way to.
Overcrowding prisons. Sod that teleportation time. You know.
Yeah, but what if they fucked up, right? Like, so, like, we're fucking with prisoners and we're experimenting on prisoners. Like, what if they didn't reach the destination and they just teleported into the middle of the street? And now you got like 10,000 child molesters that just teleported to the fucking playground on accident.
Well, a bit of tinkling there and there, and it could teleport them to the sun, for example. I don't know.
I guess at that point in time, we just hop in our time machines, rewind, and try again.
Yeah, it's a try and error stage. We just got to keep going at it, and the more liars that we kill, the better off we're going to be.
Yeah, man, I thought I had a really good plan, like for me time traveling. If I was gonna time travel, I'd want to go definitely back in the past too. But I think you definitely take the cake when it comes to wanting to find out if the Christian teachings are true or not. I would have said something ridiculous like I want to go back to medieval times just to watch Spartans fight each other or some stupid shit.
Yeah,
Like, which is nowhere near as cool as like, oh, is God real? Like, I want to see this guy turn water into wine so I don't have to pay
yeah.
for my drinks.
No water bill for me, so that. But like, people want to go back in the future to see how they are in 5, 10 years time. I know what I'm going to be in 5 years, 10 years time. It'd be the same person I was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. But people want to see historical events, and if that happens, someone will say, "Oh, I need proof that happened," and it'd be a big thing. Apart from that.
I think you would try to change less if you went into the future or if you went into the past. Because if you go to the future and you're like, oh shit, I don't want my life to turn out this way, like when you get back, you're gonna be doing everything you can to try to avoid that. Where
Oh yeah, true.
if you go in the past, you're just like, oh, that's really cool. I'm glad I learned something new. And then you go back to the future and life goes on as planned. You know, I think there's less chance of you fucking it up if you go backwards.
Yeah.
Because I
Apart from that.
maybe though, I don't know. Like, there's more of a chance that you're gonna fuck something up by like breaking a wrong tree branch if you go backwards, but you could prevent things if you go forward.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tricky.
It's one of those questions that you'll never find out, and it will never happen. But you know.
That's true. All right, the gameplay is wrapping up, so leave us in the comments below. I'm sure both of us are really curious to what all of you viewers have to say on this. If you could time travel, would you go forward or backwards? And let us know why. And be prepared for us to argue with you because this is going to be a very interesting topic. Thanks a lot for stopping by, Sam. This was a great commentary, dude.
No props.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Alright guys, there's 2 videos on the screen that you might have missed. If you have missed them, click them. They open in a new window. You won't be disappointed. There's a big yellow subscribe button in the top right hand corner. Feel free to click that if you're not already subscribed to me, and that's going to subscribe you to this channel. There's going to be more great content like this daily. That's right, daily, bitches. Enjoy it. And as always, guys, follow me on Twitter to find out what I'm working on next. And that's your best place to get a hold of me. I will tweet you back if you tweet me, so don't hesitate to try to get a hold of me there. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I hope you had a fantastic time. That would be super awesome if you did. So, yeah, have a great day.